violence against women in Nepal is commonplace. Lots of women and girls have experienced it directly or witnessed it or heard of others experiencing it. So street art is increasingly used by activists and agencies in Nepal to raise awareness around women's rights and to combat gender-based violence. But actually what we're seeing is a lot of international agencies and donors funding projects in Nepal, but not always understanding the cultural landscape that they're coming into. They're bringing in international artists, or they're not aware of how different messages signify visually. Our art research is really trying to address that. What is actually being communicated through these representations, and how can we better use this medium to reach the kinds of audiences that it has the potential to reach? We're using a mixture of methods from the social sciences and from cultural studies to understand how street art can best be used to combat gender-based violence. And we're doing this by interviewing the various organizations, activists, and advocacy groups in Nepal that have worked with the art form, and by talking to the girls who are the ideal target audience for the art. Between these different data sets, we get an understanding of both how the art form is currently being used and what some of the problems that are coming up are for the organizations that use it, and also how the target audience might perhaps prefer to see these issues represented in street art. So we're interested in how we might produce ideally co-created art that's more culturally sensitive and inclusive and ultimately more effective. We are workshopping different kinds of messages and then teaching different street art skills and techniques so that they can produce their own murals with the kinds of messages that they want to see. And to use that as an example for the potential of the form in other contexts around the world.